Picture this. Rain streaks the windows of The Grind, a cosy coffee shop smelling of burnt beans and ambition. Inside, Alex Chen, sharp-eyed and perpetually in motion, slams a latte down with a force that sends foam splattering. Across the worn oak table, Samira, Sam. They've been best friends since college, rivals in everything from trivia nights to who could finish the Gone Girl book club list first. Today the battlefield is a new, unexpected terrain, a book club. Alex fidgets with the pen, tapping a frantic rhythm. Sam sips tea, observing. Alex's voice is fast, slightly nasal, with a competitive edge, and that's why the actual plot of The Martian is just a guy yelling at a potato. It's not science, it's drama. Like, who cares if he's eating a potato? I care about the science. Mimicking a robotic voice, he says, potato consumption, 120 grams per hour, optimal for, survival. Sam's voice is soft, measured, warm with gentle teasing. Alex. The potato was a metaphor for human resilience. And you did eat the potato at the potluck, remember? The one that was suspiciously green? You were vibrating with existential dread. Alex snorts, then lowers his voice. OK, fine. But this is worse. The Enchanted Library of Evermore? Sam, it's a book club for romance novels. Romance. The genre where the hero's main skill is sighing dramatically while staring at the heroine's hair. Sam's eyes light up, her voice softening. It's more than that. It's about connection, vulnerability, the quiet moments between the sighs. You just haven't read the right one yet. You're stuck in the Titanic phase of romance, all sinking ships and dramatic "I'll never let go" moments. Alex leans forward, eyes narrowed. Titanic phase? That's the only phase I need. I'm a realist, Sam. I like my fiction with actual stakes, like who is the murderer? Why is the planet exploding? Not, in miming swooning, and then he whispered, Your eyes hold the stars, my love, and she blushed so hard the moon turned pink. A beat of silence. Sam sets down her teacup deliberately. Sam's voice is calm, steady, but with unexpected firmness. OK. You know what? You're so stuck in the Titanic phase, I bet you haven't even read a proper romance. Not one that actually does the thing you claim to hate. Real connection. Alex's eyes narrow, a spark of challenge igniting. Oh, it's on. That is a bet. You're on. I'll read one romance novel, the best one. You read one romance novel, the best one. Whoever recommends the best one to the book club next week wins dinner at the Salted Pig. My favourite place. Your favourite place. You pick the dish. I pick the wine. And I win. Sam's slow, genuine smile spreads across her face, warm and surprising. You're so on, Alex. But it's not just about winning. It's about finding the best one, the one that actually makes you feel something, not just sigh at the drama. I'll pick the book that makes you question your life choices. You'd better have your A game. Alex grins, a competitive spark lighting his eyes. My A game is always on. Prepare to be swept off your feet, Sam. Or, well, swept off your tea. 1 week later, Alex and Sam sit across from each other, surrounded by books. Alex has the kiss quotient open, but his expression is conflicted. Sam holds red, white and royal blue with a thoughtful, tender look. The next week was a silent war. Alex dove into the Kiss Quotient, a smart, slow-burn romance about a neurodivergent engineer and a CEO. Sam chose Red, White and Royal Blue, a tender story of a prince and a diplomat's son. Both read with fierce focus, but the books were starting to do something unexpected. Alex's apartment, late night. Alex sits on his couch, book open, eyes dry. He flips to a page, brow furrowed, then a single tear escapes. He blinks it away quickly, muttering, "Oh, stupid book." "Why am I?" crying over. He reads a line aloud, voice thick, the way he looked at her, not as a project, but as a person he wanted to know. He swallows hard, voice dropping, "It's just a book. Just a book." He shoves the book away, but a small, reluctant smile touches his lips. Sam, curled on her balcony, reads a page where the main characters finally admit their feelings after a long misunderstanding. She reads slowly, a quiet understanding dawning. And in that moment Henry realised he'd been waiting his whole life for this. Not for the idea of love, but for this person, this moment, with him. She toes the book gently, fingers tracing the cover. It's not just about the grand gestures. It's about seeing each other. Book club meeting. A cosy living room filled with bookish people. Alex and Sam sit side by side, not touching. The group discusses The Hating Game. A book club member, enthusiastic, says, and I loved the tension, the way they kept accidentally touching. So much potential for, well, you know. Alex's voice is sharp, competitive. It's overdone. The accidental touch trope is a crutch. It's lazy writing. The real tension should come from subtext, not just physical proximity. Like in The Kiss Quotient, where the heroine doesn't touch the hero because she's neurodivergent and he learns to communicate differently. That's tension. Sam's voice is calm, measured, but with new warmth. Alex is right about the subtext in The Kiss Quotient. But The Hating Game is not just about the touch, it's about the history, the years of mutual dislike before the touch. The way they know each other's flaws and still choose to engage. It's the weight of the past that makes the present feel earned. Like when Lucy finally admits she likes Jessica's terrible puns. It's not the grand gesture, it's the small one. The one that says, I see you, not just the person I thought you were. The room falls quiet. Alex stares at Sam. He's never heard her speak about a book with such feeling. His competitive facade cracks. He glances at his own book, then back at Sam. A slow realization dawns. Alex's voice is quieter now, the edge gone, almost hesitant. I never thought about it like that. The weight. I just saw the drama of the touch. He hesitates, then admits softly, I cried at the part where the engineer just listens to the CEO without trying to fix her, not because she was broken, but because she was tired. It was sad. Sam's eyes widen slightly. She didn't expect this. A look of pure, unguarded connection passes between them. The book club members murmur, oblivious. Sam's voice is soft, filled with quiet surprise and recognition. You cried? At the engineer book? I thought you'd hate it. Alex looks down, a faint blush on his cheeks, but a small, genuine smile forming. I thought I'd hate it. But it was real. Like, not just, oh, he's hot and he's saving her. It was about her being real, not just the damsel. It was, he searches for words, his voice losing its edge. It was about seeing someone, not just fixing them. The room is quiet. The book club discusses the next book. Alex and Sam sit in a new space between them, not competition, but shared understanding. Alex slowly slides The Kiss Quotient across the coffee table towards Sam. Sam looks at it, then at Alex, her eyes bright with a different kind of light. Sam's voice is warm, gentle, filled with new understanding. I read The Kiss Quotient too. I think I get it now. The real story isn't just the romance. It's about learning to see someone, really see them. Like I'd been trying to see you, Alex. Not just the competitor, but you. Alex's breath catches. He hadn't realized Sam had been seeing him, not just competing. A wave of vulnerability washes over him. He looks down at his hands, then back at Sam, his eyes glistening. Alex's voice is quiet, thick with emotion. No trace of competition left. I've been trying to see you too, Sam. Not just the calm one who always knows the right book. I didn't see the weight of your quiet. I just saw you winning trivia night. I'm sorry. Sam reaches out, not to touch Alex, but to gently place her hand on the book he slid over. A small, understanding smile. Sam's voice is soft, warm, filled with quiet certainty. The best story in the club isn't in any of the books. It's right here, the one where the rivals stopped competing and started seeing. Dinner at the Salted Pig. Warm, low lighting. A small table for two. The air filled with garlic and herbs. Alex and Sam sit across from each other, a comfortable silence between them. Not the tense silence of competition, but the easy silence of deep connection. A bottle of wine sits between them. Dinner wasn't about winning. It was about the quiet hum of a new understanding. The wine was poured, the food delicious, but the conversation flowed in a way it hadn't in years. Not about who'd won trivia or which book was best, but about the feeling of the words, the weight of the moments, the quiet moments where connection finally bloomed. Alex stirs his wine, looking at Sam. Sam smiles, a real, relaxed smile. Alex's voice is light, warm, no edge, just quiet contentment. You know, I think I was wrong about romance. Not the drama part, but the point. It's not about the grand gesture, it's about the small one. Like you admitting you cried over red, white and royal blue and you thought I wouldn't notice. Sam laughed softly, a warm, genuine sound. I thought you'd never admit you cried over the kiss quotient. I was sure you'd say it was just a poorly written book about potatoes. Alex chuckles, a real relaxed sound. OK, maybe I would have said that, but I didn't. Because... He takes a breath, looks Sam in the eyes. I realised it wasn't just about the book, it was about you, how you saw it, how you saw me. Sam's eyes soften. She reaches across the table, not to take Alex's hand, but to gently tap the table where his hand rests. A simple, quiet gesture of connection. Sam's voice is soft, filled with quiet certainty. The best story we've ever been in wasn't in a book. It's the one we're writing right now, not with competition, with seeing. They sit in comfortable silence for a moment, the clink of cutlery and soft murmur of other diners, a gentle backdrop. Alex looks at Sam, not with the old competitive gaze, but with the clear, warm gaze of a friend who finally sees her. Sam returns it with a look that says, I see you too, and I like what I see. The dinner is delicious, but the real feast is the connection that has finally, truly, begun. The bet was forgotten, the winner irrelevant. In the quiet hum of the salted pig, the truest romance wasn't found in the pages of a book club novel, but in the slow, steady unfolding of two friends who finally stopped competing for the spotlight and started truly seeing each other in the soft, warm glow of their own understanding. It was the one they were living, one quiet, real moment at a time. And it was just beginning.